best thing on her. Shit, I am the shit.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figure with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, they you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, they can smell the blood and the beef, and they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob, with the crawl and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figure with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin.
Good Monday, good Monday, good Monday. It's another great Monday in the basement, man. You know, another good Monday in the basement. Let me say this. If y'all haven't noticed, y'all seen the thumbnail, and I very well could have put a different thumbnail of what's that? Girl, Caitlin Clark. She could have very well been on the thumbnail. Look, let me say this. It's been this. So far, man, it's been a historic season as far as basketball, NBA as well as college, of course. But with that being said, man, we got a lot to talk about. But guess what? Guess what? We'll never get tired of having to worry about talking about football. We're gonna talk about football. Football is always gonna be number one in my heart. Always gonna be. I know there's full-fledged NBA season, full-fledged college basketball season. All that's going on. Great things going on. Historic season going on in far as in basketball. But my first love is always going to be football. Always has, always will be. So with that being said, hopefully you guys, when y'all came in, hopefully y'all hit the like button. If you didn't, shame on you. What you waiting on? Do I need to get a court order? Do I need to have the sheriffs come to your house and say, why did you hit that like button when he had his show going live? Why? Doesn't take long. Take a few moments. Hit that like button for you, boy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. But with that being said, let's get into it. It's a lot going on, right? It's a whole lot going on. And one of the things that's going on, I seen well, look here. Shout out to my buddy. Miss ATL. Shout out to you, sis. I appreciate you. Let me say this. BTATL, she got a show that she does. Every once in a while she does. I mean, I can't say when she goes live. I don't know her actual date. Maybe she could put it in the chat. But I was lucky enough to catch her going live one time. And she kind of kept pushing it out there. She had some technical difficulties. And so, but she eventually went live. And I had a good time over her. I enjoyed myself. Had a good time. She's an Atlanta fan. We're not going to fault her for that. We're not going to judge her for that. We love everybody. The basement. We welcome everybody. Within reason. Let me say that. Within reason. I don't like inviting Packer fans. But I will make an exception. But nonetheless, I was over hanging out with her and some of her subscribers and her onlookers. I don't know what you want to call them. People in the chat. Had a great time. Had a great conversation. Of course, she's promoting her team, and that's her team, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So, we had a good back and forth. And just talk about, her team, my team, and what's expected. She's trying to steal my quarterback, y'all. Let's get it out there. There ain't no need to me sugarcoating. She's trying to steal my quarterback. I'm not a fan. She even tried to take my cornerback. ATR, you really a Bears fan on under? Because you're sure trying to get a lot of former Bears players right now. You try to put your beat, maybe recognize real must recognize real. You realize we got a good team, that's what it is, and you want some real ones. So you trying to get my man Jalen Johnson, my man Justin Field. I see what's going on. Okay. Now I got to put two and two together. I see what's really going on. No, but on the serious note, had a great time over there. I enjoyed myself. Saying we hung out, we talked sports. Man, look. I was showing somebody earlier. Well, it's something about a woman who knows sports. I think that's sexy. That's beautiful. A woman who knows her sports, man, that's the thing. So, guys, if you got a lady who knows sports, you got a good one right there. Somebody who can sit down, chop it up with you, debate you, go back and forth, give you some shit. If y'all ain't got the same teams, because your team ain't, that's cool. That's a good thing. So shout out to her for knowing her sports, man. Now, I ain't going to hold her because she's a Falcon fan, guys. Yeah. But she knows her sports. So shout out to her for having me over. Like I said, had a good time over there. Some of the people's in the chat, man, they was asking great questions, making very engaging. So they was engaging with her. So, she was able to engage with them. So I think she's got a good thing going. Saying she's new in it, and that's cool. Her time's gonna come where she's gonna get a big audience. It's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time. Just so sis, just keep on working, keep pushing out good content. Your time's gonna come, I'm sure. But I had a great time over there. But stop trying to steal my damn quarterback in my corner. Leave my players alone. But with that being said, let me touch on this football thing just a little bit. He said, my son won't be a Falcon fan, damn it. I understand. A lot of news going on. A lot of news. I just seen, before I got on, I just seen something come across the ticker. Well, let me say this. RIP to Chris Mortensen. For y'all don't know, Chris Mortensen is he used to be like a sports reporter for ESPN, right? And that's where I always seen him and always known that, stuff like that. So look at this. Look at this. Somebody pray for me. My woman's getting a little in her feelings. No, man, be sexy too. Just stop the madness. But he was a sports reporter who passed away today. Now, he's going through some medical issues. But I always remember how he's always doing doing a good job on sports reporting things. You always get the behind the scenes talk whenever you would hear from Chris Moore. So man, look, it's a big loss in the football world, especially. That's where I mainly see him do a lot of football stuff. And prayers go up to him and his family. So let me say that first. Another thing is, man, I see what the Denver Broncos are. They making power moves. They said, look, Russell, I'm willing to take a hit. We sick of your ass. So the Denver Broncos GM and Sean Payton talked with Russell Wilson today about releasing him start of the football year. He said, I'm done. Early before the season really started, Sean Payton already had an issue with the man. Talk about you ain't hired. You running for politics, a politician? Yeah, I heard kissing babies or hugging babies. They go, stop it. Just stay focused on football, right? That's what he wanted to do. I don't know. I mean, it's obvious they have a rocky, bad relationship. They benched him the final 2 games of the season. I think they were just done with him. But now they trying to make it official. So hey, look here, man. Go out there and check the temperatures of the teams. We done. We're gonna release you. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna release you. We'll take this little cap hit. Let me take it back. It ain't little. It's a lot of money. But we'll take this cap hit because we're sick of you. Now, I don't know what that's really insinuating. They already got another quarterback there, young guy. I don't know. Are they gonna roll with him? Or are they gonna be looking to get in the quarterback race? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. But right now, possibly they in the running for a quarterback. So what's the plan for the Denver Broncos? What are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to make some moves. Right now, the Denver Broncos had the 12th pick of the draft. Now, depends on where they stand. Let me go now. Let me go find. I can't. Hey, look, guys, as soon as you see me, I got to make sure I acknowledge even this guy. Shout out to Big Hand with the $10 super chat. He said, what up, Big Hand? Falcon fans, Bird fans, same old thing. Go to hell, Ant. Much love, my brother. I appreciate you and your support every time I get on, man. You come through with some type of financial support, or you always taking shots at me. I don't know why you take shots at me. But nonetheless, I love you, my brother. Right on. But let me say this, brother, you didn't have to do this. But you chose to. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, sir, for the blessings. I appreciate that. I promise you I do. But as far as the Denver Broncos, I don't know what they really mean for them. Are they going to be willing to make a move up in the draft? Because right now they sit at 12. The top 3 quarterbacks more than likely to be gone. Caleb Williams be gone, Drake Mays be gone, and I think Jaden Daniels. I think all 3 of those will be gone before they get to 12. Now, is JJ McCarthy, is he top 12 type quarterback? I don't know. Bo Nix? Nah, I don't think so. Michael Penix Jr.? No. To me, those 2 dudes that I just named, to me, truly, they second round. They second round. They second round players. They second round players, and I don't know if they were for a first round pick at all. Not to me. Just my opinion. maybe they can find some in the free agent. See, now, I know I've seen some rumors where Kirk Cousins seems like he may be the hot guy. You know, Atlanta's talking about possibly making him an offer as a starting quarterback. I mean, Denver Broncos may be in a run-in as well. Look, there's a lot of teams that need a quarterback out here in the NFL. We just need to keep – it's about 15. Now, not all 15 really want to admit they need a quarterback. Well, it's about 15. Now, there's some guys that probably going to say, we don't need no quarterback. Well, let me run them off to you. Guys who need a quarterback, whether they want to believe it or not. This is just my opinion, guys. It's not facts, just my opinion. First team, Washington Commanders. New England Patriots need a quarterback. New York Giants need a quarterback. Atlanta Falcons need a quarterback. So right then and there, that's 4 teams. Right? That's 4 teams. Jets need a quarterback to me. They may not think that way because they got Aaron Rodgers. But let's keep it real. I said on Beat ATL show, Jets need to be looking for a quarterback, man, because I think Rodgers is 1 year done and he's done. He's done. Zach Wilson, I think they realized they made a bad investment on him. So they need a quarterback. Minnesota Vikings, obviously, going to need a quarterback. And it's obvious Denver Broncos going to be looking for a quarterback. Raiders are needing a quarterback. You know, I don't know how much longer they're going to ride with Seattle. Maybe Geno Smith. He's a possibility. They need a quarterback. Pittsburgh Steelers need a quarterback. Tampa Bay may need a quarterback if Bakerfield leaves. So you got a lot of teams right there and there that needs quarterback. So let's do the math. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I counted 11. There's some other teams going to need a quarterback. Look, in my opinion, I think the Rams need a quarterback. I know Matthew Stafford, and he probably got a few more years. They might want to be looking for a quarterback. Another team, Cleveland, I think is looking for a quarterback. Look, I'm Deshaun Watson. I think his time's come and gone. The New Orleans Saints is another team. I know you got Derek Carr. Not impressed. Tennessee, they got Tannehill. They got Malik and Will. Damn, I can't even. Will something. I can't think his name. Damn, I can't think more. Old Kentucky quarterback. Will Levis. I'm sorry. I think they need a quarterback. So those are 3 more possibility teams that they need a quarterback. Whether they want to believe it and accept it or not, I think they really do. He said, Hink, we getting Russell. We'd take that simp all day. Damn. Oh, the man a simp. God damn. Shout out to my brother, Big Mufasa. Right on to you, brother. Good to see you. Look here. If my team was the Minnesota Vikings or the Cleveland Browns, I mean, I would be, both of them teams to me need a quarterback. I'm just saying, Matthew. I'm just saying. But there's a lot of quarterbacks in the draft, but as far as quality ones, yeah, I don't know. I think the 4 quarterbacks I said that could possibly be in the first round, I think those guys are quality. You J.J. McCarthy, of course, the NCAA championship, college champs, Jalen Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner. I think I think Caleb Williams, another former Heisman Trophy winner. And I think Drake Mays. I think those are all first round type players, right? I think those guys are worthy enough. I think those guys are really NFL ready, right? But them other guys, yeah. I don't know. So you're going to have a lot of teams really fighting for these, let me say, the top 7. So right now, I mean, even if you're the ones who really looking for quarterback, they need quarterbacks. And so 11 teams, 7 quarterbacks, ain't enough to go around. And if you look at the free agency market, ain't a lot of quarterbacks out there. Like I said, Baker Mayfield, and that's if Tampa don't resign. Kirk Cousins. We do know that Russell Wilson will be out there. I don't know how much faith they all have in this man. I think Russell's been done ever since he left Seattle. Let's keep it real. He was done before he left Seattle. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see. We will see. This guy Hank is something else, I tell you. Big Mufasa said BATL's a hater. Watch your hate. Oh, I see what's going on. Y'all division rivals. Big Mufasa's a Tampa Bay fan. ATL's an Atlanta fan. They both reside in the NFC South. It's a bad blood right there. Look here. Y'all division's wide open. And I'm going to keep it honest with Big Mufasa and BATL. Both of y'all teams is weak. And this comes from a man whose team ain't made the playoffs about 4 years. But we're going to get back. We get big back in the playoffs. We're going to be back in the playoffs this year. Because I have faith in Justin Fields. I have faith in my my defense. I have faith in my Matt Eberflus. I feel it. We're going to be all right. Matthew said, watch it, Hink. I know, that's right. He said, I'm starting the channel because of all you home Bear fan haters. Oh, welcome. I don't think he's done. He just needs the support system. Russ, and come on down here. We got a wide receiver to do. Before speaking of that, I'm glad you said that. Mike Evans. Yes, my man Mike Evans got the bag. Signed him a $52 million, 2-year contract. $35 million of it is guaranteed. Shout out to that brother for getting his bag, baby. Get your money, big brother. Get your goddamn money. Well, we know this ain't true. You're a Baltimore Raven fan. And once again, your quarterback let you down and couldn't do nothing in the playoffs but do what he normally do. And that failed. But I love you, my brother. Right on. It was good chopping it up with you earlier. Oh, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But no. Big Mufasa, I know you said you still think he got a chance. You still think he has some type of value. I don't know, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he has any value anymore. I mean, see, Russell comes to me like a very tentative type dude where if his confidence is shook, it's hard to get it back, right? You see him, kids. If you ever coach or ever and had conversations with certain kids, certain kids, man, it takes them a while to get their mind back, refocus on the game. And that's what Russell seems like to me. Sean Payton got him shook. He can't even think straight, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie at all. And I want to see Russell be successful. I like to see these young bloods, man, be successful and do great. Even though Lamar Jackson, but that's a whole different story. I want to see him be successful, man, but his confidence is shook bad. I mean, bad, Big Mufasa, bad. But his question is, Mike Evans deserved that money, man. Look, I like Mike Evans. I liked him ever since I seen him at Texas A&M. I remember the first year in the SEC, and I seen him like, damn, this dude big, but he's slow. Well, he still ain't got no faster. But I tell you what he is. He's consistent. And in the NFL, if you could be consistent, you got a chance to stay on the roster as much as you can. And matter of fact, you even get the bag and pay for it. And that's what he did. So I think, to me, this was a loyalty check that they cut, Tampa Bay cut for Mike Evans for being loyal to the program, to the team for so long. I think this 10th season. This will be his 10th season. He's been up for a minute. I think he's like 30, 31, 32. So he's been up for a minute, man. He's been loyal to the squad because I promise they didn't always put out a good product down there in Tampa Bay for a while. Then, of course, Tom Brady came through there and switched the thing up, got him a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And but I tell you this, 10 seasons in a row, this man been producing over 1,000 receiving yards. You gotta pay the man. He got one of them loyalty longevity checks. That's what he got, one of them loyalty longevity checks. They paid Mike Evans. So shout out to the brother, man. Look, I don't know how many more years he got in him. I know they signed him to a 2-year contract, a 2-year extension. So I don't know how many more years he had on his other contract, maybe 1, 2 years. So maybe by year 3, So I think this was a good deal for him. I think it was. Just my opinion. But as far as anything else, man, everybody's still talking about Justin Fields. See this right here. This he's a hater, man. I like Matthew. Matthew's a good guy, man. Good guy, man. Got a good heart. Generous, man. Whenever he goes to the platform, he always makes sure he super chats and gives good commentary, even though he says some crazy shit sometimes. Like this shit right here. BATL, I come to the game if y'all get Fields. Well, first of all, you ain't going no goddamn game then. Now, Matthew, what do you think about that? You won't be at the game because they not getting Justin Fields. Don't keep trying to run my quarterback off, man, because your sorry Minnesota Vikings can't beat him. I see what's going on here. You a hater, man. And you ought to go get prayer. Sick of you. Oh, snap. Back to this NFL thing. Man, Matthew got me all discombobulated, man. He's crazy. Lost my train of thought. A lot's going on, and a lot of teams are making moves. March 11th, it started free agency. So get ready, guys. It's coming. It's coming. I plan on doing another special about the greatest team in NFL history on March 11th, which is on a Monday. So y'all guys be ready. Next Monday, we will be doing a free agency special show. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, especially for my team, because that's all that really matter. Your team don't matter. I ain't going to lie to you. The Ravens don't matter. Minnesota, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Raiders, all 31 of them other teams don't matter. There's only one team that really matters. I'm just gonna keep it real. One. Is it one? One team that matters. That's mine. Chicago Bears. That's it. Right, y'all just a afterthought. Y'all only a stumbling block on our way to glory. Because we got plans, baby. We got plans. We're gonna be in the playoffs. I feel it. I feel it. I'm just saying. I'm feeling. What Big Mufasa say? What my man Big Mufasa say? I think Watson can still do something. Talent doesn't leave you until the father time takes it. And he isn't old enough. Big Mufasa, you are correct. He's age-wise, he's not. But his play has been bad, man. Look, really, his play was kind of slipping due to injuries, right? That's just my fact. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So before he left the Texas, of course they sit him down. We know for why. The owner sit him down because he said he wanted to leave, and all of a sudden the owner found all this dirt on this man and throw these bodies on him and these allegations. So he kind of got hemmed up. But man, I think it kind of messed with him. Because he's not the Deshaun Watson of old. Like his first 3 years with the Houston Texans, man, that dude was a monster, man. He was a monster out there. But man, these past few years, it's been rough on your boy. The second half of his season and the first year of Cleveland, and now this past season, of course he's been hurt, still getting hurt. I mean, the injury bug's a mother, man. And so right now, I think he's injury prone. So your best ability is your availability. And Mufasa, if he's not out there playing, then I can't really call him good because he's not available. So the only time he's good is when he's available. I need you for more than 11 games, brother. I need you for 17 plus games and the postseason if we make it. And if I look on my shoulder, I can't find you there ready to strap up. Then what the hell? We can't do nothing with you. Now I gotta look for my second and third string quarterback. In fact, I gotta get some dude out of the old folks' home named Joe Flacco in order to take us to the playoffs. Why? Because my starting quarterback is not available because he's hurt all the time. Yeah, that can't be the case. I need you on the field, man. Look, you got this big check. We gave you this big money deal, but you're not producing for us. Now, that shit's going to get old real fast, Big Mufasa. I ain't going to lie. It's going to get old real fast. What we going to do about it? Big Mufasa will come. He come with violence. He just won't start shit. He just want. I didn't hear him drop his link from Big Mufasa because he just wants to start shit. He just being controversial. But that's cool. I'm all for it, Big Mufasa. Let's go. I'm going to say a hot take. You trade Patrick Mahomes with Deshaun Watson. I bet you the chief. AFC champs. I said it. Too much. Andy Reid. Look here, man. Y'all, look. Patrick Mahomes good. 3-time Super Bowl winner. 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Now, y'all can believe it's all on Andy Reid if you want to, because I remember Andy Reid had lost to Philadelphia, too. I remember that Andy Reid. I remember Andy Reid going to the AFC. Well, let me take it back. Going to the NFC Championship like 3 years straight. And losing. And then at one time they broke through the Super Bowl. Ended up losing in that. So there was a reason why Philadelphia let him go. Now, I think it was premature about them doing it. I don't think it was the best move for them, but they did make that decision. Now, it's obvious it's a bad move. Obvious. But they made that move. So now he's winning. Why? Because he got a real quarterback. Not saying Donovan McNabb wasn't a good quarterback. He was good. But he wasn't a Hall of Famer like my man Patrick Mahomes. So that makes a big difference, Big Mufasa. I know you won't say the contract thing, the red tape. You showing your inner Stephen A. Smith. I see what's going on, Big Mufasa. I see you, big dog. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes, that dude. Don't sleep on him, bro. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. But I don't know, man. Whole lot of teams need quarterback. You got 7 quarterbacks that's worthy enough in draft, at least for the first 2 rounds. Not a lot of quarterbacks go around. So you got to check that free agent. And there's really not no really free agent. So what we're gonna do? You're gonna make some deals. You got to convince the people to make some trades. Now, look, of course, Jimmy Garoppolo gonna be out there. That dude's trash, but he's gonna be out there as a possible free agent. Of course, we know Russell Wilson. Kirk Cousins is a possibility for somebody. Pittsburgh got a couple bodies. I mean, you might convince him, like a Trubisky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's be available. Maybe your boy, Randolph, whatever his name is. He's out there as far as with them. Maybe you want to knock on the door of Seattle, see what they're gonna do with Drew Lockett. Drew Lock may be available. Seattle may be like, hey, we're gonna keep on ride with Geno. They may be willing to trade Drew Lock. Who knows? Hey, look, the only thing I can do is just tell y'all to shake them bushes to team need quarterback. I don't need no quarterback. My quarterback good. It ain't Justin Fields. He's fine where he at. He's perfect where he at. We don't need no quarterback. We good. Like I said, hit the like and subscribe. Hit the like button, guys. Please, please. Hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate that. Big Mufasa. Once again, Andy Reid made McNabb. Mahomes wouldn't do what he is doing anywhere. Damn. Come on. Mufasa, you so damn disrespectful. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. With that being said, I got it. Let me go and put it out there right now. Action figure of the week. Right behind me right there. Y'all see it? Right there. That's the Red Hulk. Album of the week. E40. The Hall of Game. Hey, y'all pay no mind to Mufasa in the chat. He just talking crazy. He just trying to get some shit riled up. I see what's going. He's going to antagonize us. Let's see. Let me go ahead and drop his link in case Mufasa won't come up in person and talk his shit. It's all good, brother. You know you more than welcome. I got nothing but love for you, big bro. And I know my after you won't come try to get at me. Oh, man, you might. Matter of fact, we might have Miss BATS. She might want to get in on this conversation of football. Yeah, what? Look here, guy. What is going on tonight? What is something in the water? What are y'all drinking on down there? You and Mufasa must be drinking the same thing. Y'all must be drinking that moonshine. Y'all talking crazy. Andy Reid better than. Come on, man. We need to stop this. Matthew, stop, man. What's that Jordan clip? Stop it. Get some help. If I had it, I'd have to play that drop right. I ain't got it, unfortunately, Matthew. But you need some help. He's not better than Bill Belichick, man. Stop this. Look, Mufasa. Now you trying to backpedal. I ain't say all that. Big Mufasa said, you got to down that hill yourself, Matthew. Oh, man. Look here, man. Let's get to it. I dropped the link, guys, in case y'all want to come up here. We can chop it up a little bit. I appreciate the engagement in the chat. I promise you guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. But let's talk about this. My man. A couple things. So, for y'all who don't know, I'm a Kentucky basketball fan. And my team played another great, successful game this weekend. Had a good game this weekend. And so the good game we played against Arkansas Razorbacks. Now, that was the second time this season we played against, right? That was the second time. So, got a few highlights here I definitely want to show. But before I show the highlights, Let me bring my buddy up. He's disgruntled right now. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, hold on, guys. You got to get shower curtains ready. You got okay. All right. I didn't want you to show that fungus on the bottom of the shower curtain. You know what I'm talking about. You know.
This dude dirty, man.
What's going on, Matthew? What's going on tonight, big brother? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm cool, man. Other than crazy sports tape. Is it an echo?
I don't hear it. Say
Okay.
something.
As long as you, yeah, I'm good.
No, you good. You good. I mean, you nervous? You got your pillow? You good?
No, man. I was chilling, man, relaxing.
Okay.
And I start hearing you talking all crazy. So I was like, let me get on this show, man. This guy talking crazy. I came on here trying. I thought you was gonna say something good about LeBron, and you started talking this football talk. I'm like, here we go with this.
I'm about to get to it. Hey, look, LeBron's the main subject, man. We gotta talk about the future GOAT. We gotta talk about the future GOAT. Eric, if you can, show me it's you first, if I can pull you up. Eric Jackie, you gotta show me it's you. Okay, well that didn't work. Shout out to you for trying to get on here though. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk. Look, we gotta talk about LeBron.
Okay.
LeBron's wanted to go to the NBA, right? We gotta talk about one of the GOATs.
Okay.
Now I can say he's the GOAT, but he's one of the GOAT, right? He's one of the greatest, right? So we're gonna talk about him. Definitely gonna talk about him. We definitely gonna first I need to show a highlight. Now, Matthew, you still here with me? Oh, I think you froze. Matthew, I don't want to have you looking like this. Boy, let me take you down, Matthew, because you're looking bad right now. You're looking bad right now, Matthew. You might want to come back. I didn't want to keep you frozen with that look on you. I mean, yeah, I think I lost Matthew. But guys, we're gonna show Matthew froze on me. Got to tap back in. But we're gonna show some highlights because this weekend, it's very important. It's not the last home game, but one of the our last home games against Vanderbilt. Last home games against Vanderbilt, and then our last game of the season is against Tennessee. Of course, right now we are sitting tied for the 4th place in the SEC. So the thing about the SEC and the SEC tournament, you always want to finish in the top 4 so you can make sure you get that double bye, right? You want to be finishing in the top 4 to get that double bye, so you won't have to play your first game until Friday. So that's what we're pretty much playing for, stay in that top 4. So right now we're tied for 4th. The teams that we're tied with, we beat both of them, but of course you got the same record. And see, the thing about that tiebreaker, it's a mother. Because right now you got South Carolina and Tennessee. They are pretty much tied for 1st place. And then you got 3 other teams, that's I think 12 and 5 is where we're sitting at right now. Either 12-5 or 11-5, one of the two. And so we're trying to remain in 4 so we can get that double bye, so we can have you don't have to play on Wednesday or Thursday. We play on that Friday. Will, what's going on, big brother? Hopefully all is well in your world, big brother. I appreciate you coming through. Hopefully you hit that like button when you got here. Right on. But I want to show some highlights from the best team in college basketball. I know y'all watched Saturday. We was on CBS. Everybody got to see. It was a national televised game against Arkansas. So I know y'all got a sample of. You see us dropping that century mark on them boys. You know what I'm saying? We put about 100-something points up on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how good we are. So shout out to my Kentucky Wildcats. And here's a few highlights before we get into the LeBron thing.
Kentucky's on the run. Shepard ahead to Bradshaw, under the bucket, goes up and dunks it. He goes baseline, throws it back to Shepard, wide open, right corner, money! Oh, man. Dillingham, a steal. And a chance for a three-point play.
What a play. Think about it. Rob Dillingham comes off the bench. He drops a dime for an and-one, and then comes up with a steal and creates his own and-one. That's why these freshmen are special. Shepherd, Dillingham, Wagner, they're not just guys looking to come in and win the game by scoring. They're doing all the little things, and that's what makes this Kentucky team really dangerous, because they can continue to grow and get a lot better as the season comes to a close.
Matthew, you're just showing some highlights of the greatest team in college basketball. That's it. Got one more for you.
And Reeves caused the steal. He'll get the pass and the block.
Oh, they're so dangerous. They turn your mistakes into baskets.
Down on the baseline. No call on that collision. And Wagner has got 3 threes. Bradshaw's going to try a triple. Got it! Woo!
He's got to be smarter as a point guard.
Shepherd pull up 3. Got it. His first basket.
He's a playmaker here.
And one for Innocent. Dillingham, a steal. And a chance for a three-point play.
What a play.
Here he comes.
Evo Davis won't let him touch.
Tough shot on the baseline by Edwards. Can't cover everybody.
Arkansas did everything you could do there.
If you look like me with that little pull up, that little mid range pull up right there, right? That looked like a shot over here, right?
I see you like you trying to be like Rip Hamilton. Got a little Rip Hamilton going on.
Hey, I wish I had a pull up like that, boy. My jumper was trash. Hey, look, baby, look. When they put me on the team, they do. I was just gonna play defense and rebound. Hey, man, just rebound, play defense. That's all I actually do. You know how people be snowbirds stay on the offensive end? I stay on the defensive end. I said, don't worry about it. I play defense. Y'all come to come on down. I ain't don't need to be quarter across half court, because I know I ain't gonna give me the ball on offense. The only way I'm gonna touch the ball if I rebound it. So I might as well just stay down here, man. Play defense and rebound. That's it.
See, I played defense, but I had a mid range. I just couldn't dribble. So I would run around like Rip and stuff, and we just shoot mid ranges. But I'd be playing thirsty defense. Like a lot of people didn't like my defense. I'd be thirsty. They be like, "Man, dang, dude, get him like somebody get him off me." Try to set picks, back then, nobody really set picks like that unless they were trying to get them off you. I got in a few fights because, if somebody really good, I'll try to check them, just because I'm at least try to slow them down. I ain't no basketball player, but I used to like doing it. And them guys don't like being checked, man. They get mad. I used to like it, though. I like that part.
Hey, Matthew, that's the way it is sometimes, brother. I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of the game, man. But just want to show them highlights. I mean, right now it's March.
Yeah.
I think in about a couple weeks it's gonna be Selection Sunday.
Yeah.
It's that time. You know what I'm saying? This is where they earn their money in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? That's when people start really paying attention to college basketball during March. It's here.
Yeah, I gotta pick me a bracket, man. Try to win it this year.
Well, look, speaking of bracket, man, I'm the base is gonna have a bracket challenge. You know what I'm saying? It ain't costing nobody nothing. It's free. We just playing for bragging rights, right? So I'm definitely gonna make sure I'll put it out there and post it on the community board, and definitely be promoting it on the channel. So for anybody who wants to get involved, man, you're more than welcome. First thing I do is just hit the link, and then you can sign up and pick your team. Now, good luck to you guys, because I think all y'all gonna lose compared to my bracket. My bracket's gonna be magnificent, flawless. Matter of fact, if you want to win some money, you better mimic it after my bracket.
Yeah, okay. Well, I ain't seeing how I ain't gonna listen to that, but I got
God damn.
you.
God damn.
Hey
Matthew just
man,
go shit on my bracket and say my bracket ain't shit.
I'm just saying, man. Like hey, you seem like you like a good guy, man. But the whole sports, yeah, I don't know, brother.
Oh man, well, Matthew ain't shit.
Oh,
Matthew up there snatching dreams from me. That's okay, Matthew. I still got love for you. Right on. Still got love for you, man. But yeah, let's talk about your boy. Let's talk about LeBron James and what he did
okay.
this past week. So
You hit
let me
that 40,000.
man, 40K. You know what I'm saying? 40K. But before we get started, let me show this highlight. This little LeBron highlight. I like this. When I seen it, I said, I gotta put that on the show. I gotta make now. I don't know if they're gonna strike it, give me a strike or something like that. I'll probably get an email here shortly saying I can't do this and go take it down or something. I messed my monetization or something, but it's working.
I know how to put the ball in the hole, that's for sure. But the scoring has never been the part of my game that defined me.
If I score 2 points and we win the ball game, I'm excited and I'm happy.
The youngest player to score this many points or to do that. Scoring the basketball is not the most important thing to me. It's about winning.
The youngest player to reach 5,000. The youngest ever to reach 10,000 career points. 15,000 points.
The youngest with 20,000 career points.
All hailing the king, 25K.
Youngest ever to 30,000. The kid from Akron rewrites the history book once again.
35,000.
LeBron James, the NBA's all-time leading scorer.
39,000.
Whole bunch of points. Embrace it, appreciate it, don't take it for granted.
There it is, 40,000.
Getting so many great scores since the beginning of time and being the first player to do something, it's always pretty cool.
Matthew, he's that dude, baby. Hey, boy, he's that dude. Look,
I'll agree on something, man.
You ain't right, man. You ain't right, Matthew. You're a good guy, but I got to question you sometimes, man. Why got to finally agree on something? Come on, brother. I thought we agree on everything. We love our children. Black marriage and black love is a beautiful thing. LeBron got 40K. We all for it now. Now we agree on something. Well, just because you like the Vikings and I like the Bears, and of course you got your bonus team, Cleveland. I mean, god damn, man. I ain't got no team in the AFC. Maybe I need a doctor team in the AFC.
See how you frame?
Can I adopt the Kansas City Chiefs?
You a true YouTuber because you are framed why I told you why I got 2 teams and you flipped it, man. I give you that. You're a true YouTuber, man. You gotta flip it. You gotta flip the truth, man.
Hey, that's that politician coming out of me. I know how to stretch the truth a little bit, turn around, backpedal, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But look, man. Shout out to LeBron for getting that 40K, man. That's a big accomplishment. The only NBA player.
It's gonna be hard to beat, man.
I was seeing somebody said, man, he has. In order for somebody to do that, they got to play for 25 years and average 21 points a game for the next 25 years. So that means a rookie coming in right now, he got to play for 25 years. So what most rookies may be coming in 19, maybe 20 years old. So now he's got to play till he's 47.
Yeah.
He gonna be my age, trying to average 21 points.
I think the oldest player that was kind of not young, but that was like a guard that played that long was what, Vince? I think Vince played like 22 years.
Yeah.
And to me, he probably should have quit 7 years before that.
Damn, Matthew, you ain't shit for that comment.
I'm just saying he messed his career average up, man. Cause he stopped getting PT, but when you get PT, man, you averaging 6 points a game when you used to average 21, 22. Like, come on, man. Sometimes I don't know, man. I just think some of these guys, I get it. The money you want to, you playing for money. It is your career. But I be wanting some of these guys to get out, man. It's like, man, you had a good name, but now when you look back on history, people gonna be like, man, he wasn't all that.
So they're gonna treat him like the Washington Wizards Jordan instead of the Chicago Bulls Jordan.
I'm telling you, man, that's how it is. Because I know some of the guys that played in the '80s, y'all knew him a different way. So when we see him, we like, man, he ain't all that. Look at these stats. But y'all was like, nah, man, he was better than what he is. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I think Vince Carter gonna be one of those for my generation.
Damn. Hey, I can't deny it. You might be right, Matthew. You
Yeah.
might be right.
Because Gilbert already a name where you'd be like, Gilbert was nice. He only played he had a good 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 6. I don't know. But yeah, man. Some of these guys be like, yeah. But no, I like LeBron. I like LeBron's career. I don't know what he averaged this year. I ain't really kept track. Be honest with you. To me, it's looking harder to me how he can sustain this and wait until his son play. Because I don't think his son coming out until at least his junior year, if that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know he wanted to play with his son, but that might be hard to do, man. He having a good year and all, but you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, but his son ain't gonna be no one and done.
Oh no! I pray he don't just come out just because his dad gonna get him somewhere.
No, because right now he's averaging I think like 5 to 6 points a game.
He ain't getting no minutes.
Yeah, he's not starting. So yeah, like I said, he's not getting a lot of minutes.
Was he what your height?
Is he 6'3"?
Bronny he about Kyrie height. Ain't you about Kyrie height, right?
No,
Kyrie Irving?
6'1", ain't 6'1"?
No, Kyrie Irving. Well, they say 6'3", but I don't. You know how they be lying.
He may be 6 foot, 6'1". I don't think he's no 6'3". I didn't know if. Look, I think Bron's probably about 6'3", something like that. He's not as big as his younger brother. His younger brother's got his dad's height, of course.
His younger brother might be better than him.
Yeah. Bronny didn't get that blessing of height. Now, who we say that by this time next year he can go to a growth spurt. We got a guy on the Kentucky team. He came in at 6'3". He's 6'7" now. He came in playing a guard, playing a little bit of point. He's 6'7" now. They put him at power forward at times on certain matchups.
Oh, like a point forward kind of.
Yeah. So it's not that he can't grow. He's boys don't start growing to 21. So he's got time to grow. I mean, like I said, he got all of a sudden over the summer hit a growth spurt. He come back, he's 6'5", 6'6", you know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then, maybe it boosts up his confidence a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and start playing the world. Look, I heard so many stories talking about, hey, when Bronny turns it on, man, he can't be stopped. But the thing about it, you trying to go to the NBA, you can't just be. You got to come in on already. You got to be come in wild, ready to go. You can't. Coach shouldn't have to come in there and try to motivate Matthew to get it started. And if I got to do that, that's not gonna work for us. I need you to come in ready. Look, what the coach always say, I'd rather reel you in than have to start you up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think what's probably gonna happen with Bronny is he gonna have a career like Gary Payton III's son, where he plays defense. He's known for defense. He play, but he probably gonna get more. He's gonna get the attention like because like no homo, he's marketable. He got a face for it. He can get deals. He LeBron James' son, and he play enough defense so where people know who he is. So I think he gonna have he might mess around and have like a 10-year career, but never be really remembered like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think he can be in the NBA. But as far as like being like even a J.R. Smith type or something, nah, I don't see that. I don't even think his ceiling is J.R. Smith. To be honest with you.
Damn.
J.R. Smith had a decent $6 million a year type career though.
Oh man, look, he was a hell of a role player.
Yeah. See, I just don't think he gonna quite have that kind. Cause it's hard, man. Only Ken Griffey Jr., Peyton Manning, and them only really had better careers than they had. Not too many guys really beat top their father, like, you know what I'm saying? And Patrick, well, they only play the same sport. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, I can't fight you on it. I can't fight you on it because it might be like I seen I think it was First Take, and they was talking about Austin Rivers. It might be like one of those situations.
Yeah.
You know what
She
I'm
also so I don't know how good was Doc.
I mean, he was all right. He used back in the day. He used to play for the Atlanta. Yeah. So I mean, he was a good role player. He wasn't all star, not like that. Matter of fact, truth be told, his son probably had a better career than he did.
Really?
Yeah, in the NBA, yeah.
But he was on.
I don't know. Is Austin still in the league right now? Is he on somebody?
If he is, he's definitely like one of the last people.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's on the roster now. Now I don't remember Doc Rivers' senior how long he played, but I as far as I can remember, I thought he was in the double digits. I thought he got about 10 years in.
Who you talking about, Doc Rivers or his son?
No, Doc. No, I think
Yeah,
Austin. I think Austin did. I think he did get 10 years in.
I know Doc did because I know the reason why I kind of got hit to Doc other than coaching was, I was playing 2K one day and he was on one of the classic teams.
Okay.
He was one of the players. I'm like, oh, dang, he must have been somewhat decent. But I guess he was known for like running the point and playing defense or something. Because back then them guys didn't really score like that. They was more so passing. So I'm guessing he probably was a 10 and 9 guy. Probably, I don't know, something like that.
So he played for a few teams. I remember also with the Knicks. Now that I think about it, he played for Atlanta, the Clippers, the Knicks, and the Spurs. Doc Rivers did, and he played for looked like you said 13 years from 1983 to 96.
Oh, he played a little while. Okay.
Yeah. So he got 13 years, and he got enough. Look, he got that pension. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And what's funny? I mean, that's how I be calculating them guys are probably good or not. Like, did they stay long enough for that pension?
So he averaged 10 points a game, 5 assists, 1 steal.
Dang, 5 assists, that's it?
Yeah.
10 and 5? Yeah. I would be happy with that, but I would have thought he would be more than that. I thought he was a little more than that. Because that, what was Deion Stockton, about 17 and 12?
Who, John Stockton stock? I mean, stats?
Yeah, he probably averaged about 17 a game, about 12. I know he averaged at least what kind of like what Kid did. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think yeah, okay. Yeah. But no, man, I was going to say, man, with LeBron, so, okay, comparison, because since he cracked that 40,000, I got this group chat at my job. They know I hate Jordan. So I've been sending a bunch of YouTube clips of Jordan getting dog walked by players. The first one I sent was when Danny Ferry. I ain't never seen this clip, but he was punching Jordan. I ain't never seen it. I'm like, hey, he was like, of course it was all wild and crazy, but he was actually hitting Jordan and then they ended up holding Jordan back. But I look on him, I'm like, dang, Danny Ferry was able to hit you 4 times and you ain't getting nothing back. It was crazy, man. And then I saw another one When Clyde Drexler was dogging him. I'm like, dang. So yeah, this is why they.
Oh shit! I think Matthew froze again.
They want to start messing up when I start talking about Jordan.
I see. Don't mess with the basketball gods now.
Yeah, let me leave Jordan out of this. Let me leave Jordan out of this.
Leave that man alone for your phone all of a sudden go dark on you.
Yeah, he heard me.
I just looked up Austin Rivers, and he's still in the league currently. So he was he got there in 2012 was his first year.
Okay, because he came from Duke, didn't he?
Yeah, he came from Duke. He was the first pick, it was first round, 10th overall pick, drafted by the Pelicans.
Oh, so he got a nice little pick too. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, he was a tough player. McDonald's All-American, All ACC Rookie of the Year. You know, all
he was
ACC.
better than his dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third team All-American.
I guess Doc did right.
Yeah. McDonald's All-American, Florida Mr. Basketball. So yeah, he has some good credential behind him now. You know, he wasn't no slouch, but you know, his NBA career wasn't, you know, I'm sure probably wasn't what he expected, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Remember when they had the puppets, Kobe versus LeBron, the commercials, the puppets. So obviously Dwight Howard ruined that for us to see that because they beat us. But who do you think would have won if the Cavaliers would have got to the final?
He was with Cleveland then, wasn't he?
Yeah. Zygrunas Ilgauskas. I think his second best man outside of. Did we have Erickson on? Oh no, we had Mo Williams.
Damn. Yeah, y'all just had a bunch of warm bodies.
We had somebody. I'm trying to think. We had somebody else too, but I think we had Drew Good. You said what?
Gibby Gibson. Was he still on the team?
Booby Gibson? Nah, he was gone by then.
Okay.
Not when they was talking about that puppet stuff. Nah, he was gone by then. But I put it like this. I
don't think Cleveland would have won.
You think we'd have lost?
Yeah, not with that team.
We had their number in the regular season though. That's why it was kind of like creating a little buzz because I think we beat them 2-0 that year. And you know, like I said, everybody was buzzing because you know the puppets, LeBron versus Kobe. You know, they wanted that matchup because that was gonna be, you know, that face of the NBA, good little rivalry you can have. But they just could never meet together, so it was kind of one of them things. But I always thought we could have beat them, man. And if LeBron would have got there, that would have been a tall task because you know how them old Cleveland teams used to be. But I think we could have beat them, man. I really do, man. You probably laughing, but I'll tell you, man, we could have beat them.
Matthew, I know wrong with wishful thinking, and I know in your heart you feel like y'all could. Remember, they had Paul Gasol, I think Lamar Odom, and Meta World Peace, along with a still healthy Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I think they did have. They did have Artest back then. Dang, that would have been a little challenge. But like I said, I'm going with it. I think we could have beat them, man. I think we could have beat them. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, look, man. You got to keep hope alive somewhere, even if you got Ilgauskas. All right, what's my man? What's my man? We used to call him Sideshow Bob.
Oh, Wally Zerbiak or something like that?
No, it wasn't no Wally Zerbiak.
Oh no, you talking about
the mixed guy with the hair all over.
Wild Thing. I think they called a Wild. What was his name? Somebody in the chat probably know it. Dang, what's his name?
I can't think his name either. I know when I see it, but I can't think of his name. What year was that? Let me look it up. See if I can look it up.
Oh man, dang! I know this. I know his name too, man. But it's not Sasha Pavlovich. That's the other dude. Verjao.
Was that who it
I
was?
think like Verjao, something Verjao.
Mm.
I don't know. I think he was number 17 or something. I don't know.
You remember what year it was? It was like, I want to say like 08, 09.
No. That's year we went to the finals with the Spurs. It had to be like 2009.
All right, let me see.
It had to be like 2009. The year after they lost to Boston. They lost to Boston. Then Boston didn't make it, and they beat Orlando, and then they beat Boston. Yeah, that's how the Lakers did it. Yeah.
So the 2009 Cleveland had Daniel Booby Gibson. You got to remember that. Daniel Booby Gibson.
He
Had
wasn't.
Danny Green, J.J. Hickson.
I
Remember
forgot
him.
about that,
Ilgauskas, Cedric Jackson, Darnell Jackson, LeBron, Antoine Jameson. Damn, I forgot he was on there. Cody Call, Jameis Moon, Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Parker, Leon Powell, Sebastian Telfair, God, man. Deontay West, God bless, Juwan Williams.
I remember him, yeah.
That's your boy, Juwan. Didn't he used to play in a Victory too? They used to call him the Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, I think so.
And Mo Williams.
Okay, well, when did it was very? Anthony Verjao.
Anthony, now see, he's not on this team, so
It
I
might have been
remember him.
2010 then, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's
2000.
look at
Tyree
them.
came in 11. So when did he play? He had to play.
Well, I think LeBron left after this year.
Yeah,
He won in 21. Let me see.
because he was known for flopping, man. Dang, what was his name, man?
What?
Yeah, I think it's Anthony Verjao. I know it's Anthony Verjao. I know it was. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to spell it. I know it's Anthony Verjao.
Okay. Now we're looking at the 2010-2011 squad. Nah, LeBron wasn't there then because they went 19-63. They went just the opposite of what they did the year before. The year before they was 61-21. This 2010-2011 they was 19-63. That's probably how they got Kyrie Irving.
I think he was on that team though.
What's his name again?
Anthony Verjao. Start with a V, like V something.
Anderson Verjao?
Yeah, Anderson Verjao. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, he was on a team in 2010 and 11, but maybe he didn't play with LeBron. I don't know.
He played with him for 1 year, but I think Anthony Verjao was mad. They was kind of he was kind of mad that LeBron left or something. Yeah, he played with him for 1 year though. But yeah, he wasn't no good addition far as for what we needed. But you know, it is what it is. That GM was Danny Ferry. That was our GM, man. He got everybody on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The executive GM was Danny Ferry and head coach was Mike Brown. And 2008, 2009, they were 66-16, finished first in the NBA Central Division.
Yeah, we should have no excuses. We shouldn't have lost to Orlando, but for whatever reason, they would not double team Howard. They kept letting him play man up, and he was killing us. They just kept they was doing the whole kind of like Phoenix way he used to do with Stoudemire. One person inside, everybody else is shooting threes.
Okay, this team, they had Daniel Gibson, J.J. Hickerson, I remember, Ilgauskas, Darnell Jackson, LeBron James, Trey Johnson, Terrence Kinsey, Sasha Pavlik, Joe Smith, Wally Zerbiak, Anderson Anderson Varejao, Ben Wallace, Dante West, Juwan Williams, Mo Williams, and Lorenzo Wright.
Lorenzo Wright, yeah, I remember him. See, like, okay, we had some teams. I'm not gonna act like we had them, because back then them names was good role players. You know what I'm saying? We was catching guys on the back end, but they was good role players, man. I ain't gonna lie. The problem was we didn't have that. Seemed like we just didn't match up good with a lot of teams we ran up against. And maybe it could be true LeBron wasn't ready yet. But
Big Move to show me a shoe, big brother. I just had somebody try to play bullshit on me. I got you. Big Mufasa, welcome to the basement, baby. Man, it's your first time in the basement, ain't it?
Yeah. What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Man, it's an honor and a privilege to such a YouTube legend like my man Big Mufasa.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
You know, since it's your first time, I got to ask you the question like I ask everybody else, brother. What is your guilty pleasure song, Big Mufasa? What's that song you like to listen to? But you know, if your boys heard you listen to it, they question you like, God damn, Big Mufasa, what you into? What is them guilty pleasure song for you? I'm gonna be the first. I'll give you back in the days, mine used to be New Kids on the Block. And one of my favorite songs for them was Please Don't Go Girl. I'm not gonna sing it because that don't sound good. Matthew, what you laughing at, man?
Dang. That's a good question. You know what? I go back to my generation. This is what I'll say. Okay. I'll say Nelly and Kelly Rowland My Boat.
I know. You got a few bars for us?
No, come on now. I can't go there with you.
I got you, big brother. I got you. So what you got tonight, man? Me and Matthew up here talk about his sorry Cleveland Cavaliers and how he thought they should have beat the Lakers if they had opportunity, but Orlando Magic beat them out.
Look, that's their claim to fame. They better be glad they didn't get there. Kobe was going to get it.
Mama, I told him. That's what I told him. I said, Mama wasn't going to play for them.
Yeah, here y'all go,
look, when he got guys like Ilgauskas guarding him, he would throw that ass up. Target practice.
Look, LeBron wasn't ready to win at that point. I don't know why y'all wanted LeBron to actually see Kobe at that point in his career. He wasn't ready to win. It was going to be a stain on his record. So be glad that he never got to see Kobe in the finals.
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go. I see this is gonna be one of them nights already, man.
No, Matthew, it's all.
Look. I wish there was a way we could pull this up, man. LeBron had Kobe number. He would beat Kobe a lot. I ain't saying he didn't lose his fair share, but they might have played I say about 12 times. LeBron got the best of him at least 9 of them times. Look it up. Look it up.
Hold on. You saying out of the 12 times, Kobe only got 3?
Okay, I'll be exaggerating. Probably 8 and 5. That'd been 12. Let's say 7 and 5. Let's do 7.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do 7 and 5.
That math ain't mathing,
I'm telling you, man. I used to watch these games, man.
Out of the 12 times they play head to head and over their career.
Yeah.
You saying Kobe lost 7 of them?
Yeah, because this is basically they started playing each other when Shaq at the very next year when LeBron came. Shaq left,
Mm.
so it wasn't like he was playing against
Oh,
Shaq
yeah.
and Kobe.
Kobe's first, Shaq's first year without the. Well, hold on. No, what was it? When did
Because think about it,
LeBron came to the league in what, 2004, 2003, 2004?
2003 going into 4.
Okay. But Shaq was still there, wasn't he?
Nah, see, they had just lost to the Pistons, and they broke it up after that. They ain't
No,
play
I
again.
think his rookie year, I think he was there. His rookie year, I think he was still in LA because they lost in '04. I thought, well, yeah,
But they
they
won.
lost in
They won.
'04.
They won back to back. The Lakers did. So they back to back. They won back to
Who
back.
won
Yeah.
back to back?
The Lakers.
No, they
Tomorrow,
three-peated.
2002,
Oh,
2001.
so yeah, he was there his rookie year.
Well, yeah, okay, you count that because I feel like I remember LeBron playing T Mac on Christmas. I remember I wanted to go to that game. T Mac was killer. So you probably right. LeBron probably lost that first matchup against the Lakers. I ain't gonna deny that. But I'm saying Shaq left after that, and then it was just a Kobe show. Kobe shot 70 times a game. So yeah, he was putting up his numbers, but they was barely sneaking in the playoffs. I remember he went through like a 2-year stretch and he didn't go to the playoffs. Remember Phil Jackson wasn't there.
That West was tough though, big brother.
I ain't denying that, but LeBron was, LeBron was getting his against him. That's all I can say. Look it up, man. You got the internet. Look it up.
Look, we talking about the regular season. He talking about these regular season. He act
Yeah.
like we don't know it's a difference between Kobe playoffs and Kobe regular season. He
Well, here we
knows
go.
this. So he never got a chance to see Kobe focus in the playoffs. And then on top of that, in '08 and '09, Kobe teams were better than LeBron's team. You say what you want to about them. You look them up top to bottom. In '08, that team was better than LeBron's team. And then you talk about an advanced Kobe who's actually smarter. He's a vet now. He still had a little left. LeBron didn't stand no chance against that Kobe in that time. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the head-to-head regular season matchups. We know LeBron's a regular season guy. So he's going to shine in those moments. But when you talk about playoffs and when it's time to buckle down, yeah, you got to get kind of serious. Then Kobe, you going to get that edge on that.
Well, look here.
Okay.
At that time, we had another opportunity. Remember, we had another opportunity for that matchup, but the Mavs beat the Lakers after they came off that championship. They beat them after that year. They they was the defending champs. The Lakers was, and they just beat them in 2009. I think it's what it was. And so Dallas ended up making it to the NBA Finals, and Dallas ended up beating the Heat that year.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
had a chance to, for Kobe and LeBron to play again. So, I mean, it's been one series away that we should have got that matchup, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
I think they had another one too. Didn't the Thunder with Harden and them boys? Didn't they lose to Kobe and them? No, they beat Kobe and them.
Yeah, that's how Miami won their first title.
Yeah, so Kobe could have had 3 chances to get at LeBron, just like LeBron blew his 2 chances. So yeah,
Well,
man, it was supposed to happen, man. It just never happened. It was supposed to happen.
they both blew it. They both blew it. You know what I'm saying? They both had the same opportunity. They both, ruined that opportunity by losing to a team, probably shouldn't have been.
Dallas was stacked that year, though. People were sleeping on that Dallas team. That Dallas team was pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah, we've seen it before, Hank. If you think about it, Michael Jordan and Kim Olajuwon never went head to head in the final, and they were both generational talents from 1984. Those two probably should have went head to head in the finals, but they never did. We was robbed of that matchup because of the retirement.
Yeah.
So we've seen this before, where great players just cross paths. They never got to go against each other, but they both won championships.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one too, though. Like big man versus little man.
Yeah,
You
you
know
got
what
to remember that was during an era where the big man was still relevant. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
But
don't say that would have been a good one.
you say that, but I love that matchup that Houston and the Knicks had. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you got Patrick Ewing going against Akeem Olajuwon, two traditional big man, just going head banging. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good match. Unfortunately, we had OJ ruin it for us, but that's a different story. We're not gonna talk on that. We're not gonna talk on that. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go.
See, well, okay. So let me ask you this then, because this is how do you grade the best player? Is it always based on winning? That ain't my criteria, but you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys go strictly off of they take this ESPN thing. Well, he won. It ain't a one-on-one sport, so I'm thinking like I don't go by strictly that. You know what I'm saying? But when I say he better than him and that, I don't want to say who the GOAT is. I'm gonna say it because I know people don't like LeBron. I like to get people mad. But as far as like who he better than, I think he better than Jordan. I don't care what y'all say.
Well, look, it's funny you say that. I was in fact I was on JP show, and Phil was asking me about when I'm going to do a show on who's the GOAT, and I told him, I said, look, I'll probably do one, this summer, when it gets, NBA's season over with, NFL season pretty much is on standstill. Only thing they're gonna have is them mini camps, and so I'm not a big baseball guy, but I will talk about it a little bit. But I'm definitely gonna have a show. Who's the GOAT? The old classic are who's the GOAT? LeBron or Mike? The old go-to, but there's some people out there that don't feel like neither one of them to go. You got some people think, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the GOAT. Some says Bill Russell's the GOAT.
You forget that last one. When you say who? Bill what?
Bill Russell.
You can forget that one. But I give you the Kareem. I give you Kareem.
But what did you say though? They base it on the criteria of winning titles. And if that's if that's your criteria, Bill Russell got them all.
That's why I don't go by strictly titles, man. You can't do it, man. You can't do it, man. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. I really like. It's not an entire thing, but you go by. It's a little bit of everything. So I agree with Matthew. You don't just go off title. When we talk about Jordan and LeBron, the people, like I said, we're not just going on titles. You're talking about scoring titles. You're talking about accolades. You're talking about the eye test. You're talking about everything. You're talking about both sides of the floor. You're talking about the ability to play multiple positions. You add in everything that Jordan does, everything that LeBron does. So it's like when people say, "Oh, y'all just looking at rings," it's like not to people who watch the game. We've seen Michael Jordan play point guard for 12 games in 1989 and average a triple double. 10 straight games. We haven't seen LeBron do that. LeBron has played point forward his entire career, haven't done that. So it's like we've seen Jordan in other positions that we say, no. This is why we think Jordan is the GOAT. LeBron has just played longer. If you're going to play 20 years, of course you're going to score 40,000 points. And then on top of that, let's be honest. These 20 years are not the same as anybody else's 20 years. When you come out of just think about it, Hank. When you come out of high school at 18 years old, then of course you can play the 38.
Man, me and Big Mufasa about to fall out, man.
Hold on, Matthew.
Nah, man. Me and him about to fall out, man.
Hold on, Big Mufasa, go get you some goddamn toilet paper. That day you get just shitting on a man, though.
Yeah.
Cause look, man, I'm gonna tell you this. I heard Big Mufasa. I'm starting to remember now. I heard Big Mufasa arguing with Sway about this a while back, and I wanted to get on the panel. I forgot what I was doing. I'm like, man, because they was talking about this Jordan talk, man. People kill with this Jordan talk. Now look, I'm about to start getting these clips. Y'all might make me start chiming, man. I'm about to start beefing with people about some of this stuff. But no, man, I'm serious. But like, look, when I was watching, I'm starting to catch like clips of Jordan. Like, you get to see that he was flawed too, man. I'll tell you, they don't never show this dude getting dog walked or pissed on. Man, I'm telling you, I'm starting to see this stuff. That's why I was telling you about that Clyde Drexler. Every time I see Clyde Drexler, I always saw Jordan do this. Because he did that 12 threes in one game mess, right? But now I'm catching, I see why they had to put Pippen on him. Because, man, Clyde Drexler was abusing that man. I was like, dang. And see, look, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, because look, I'm from Cleveland, so we hate Jordan because he cost us a bunch of time. But to make a long story short, I used to think my dad was hating at first because I wasn't watching the clock like he was, and he'd be like, "Man, y'all just Jordan ain't all that." And I'd be like, "All I have to go off of highlights." So I didn't really see him like that. So I'm like, "Yeah, I think he just hating." But the more and more I'm starting to see, because the technology is getting better, you can watch some of these old games. You can see why Pippen's so mad because Pippen we used to take a lot off of Jordan, man. These dudes was a lot bigger than Jordan, and people don't want to give people credit for it. The guys that Jordan had problems with was usually LeBron's side. So I'm looking at, man, no way in the world Jordan can hang with these dudes. That's why Magic had to let Pippen check it because Magic was like, man, Jordan's too little. Jordan was a slim dude, man. That's why I'm like, people be killing me about how he is. Man, you gotta, man, I'm telling you watch this stuff. I ain't never played at the elite level in the course in that, but I'm trying to play a lot of street ball. Let's look at it like this: when a dude got so much of a physicality over you, there's only so much you can do. You just like, dang man, and the man is skilled. I'm not phasing him. You know what I'm saying? But then that's why when they started saying little jokes, but everybody laugh at it. Oh man, when Magic and Bird saying little cracking jokes like, yeah, this is the closest I can ever get to Mike without getting a call. Because them guys are feeling what they got to deal with. But don't nobody want to acknowledge it because they're like, man, you just mad because he beat you. But then when Isaiah Thomas started talking his mess about, look at my record against Jordan, they want to flip it. No, you just bitter. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I started to see how the media work. I'm like, dang, they really good at this. They have a young dude like me fooled. Because I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Now I'm starting to see like, okay, there's more to this story. Then you got punks like Stephen A. on there talking. They better hope my sons don't ever make it. I'm starting to beef with Stephen A. Smith.
I see what's going on here too.
What you about to say?
This guy, they root for his guy, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, see, like no, I'm sparing them heat. I'm sparing them heat.
No, here we go.
Because I don't want to take your whole show over. I don't want to take your whole show over.
Hey, brother, look, if it's on your heart, let it be known. You a good brother. I ain't got no problem with you. We just hear that. That's all. That's all it is. Ain't nobody gonna come back. It ain't that.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
You know how it was when you get into the shops, or when you get in the locker room. We talk sports. We talk our stuff. That's what we do. That's why I created.
Yeah.
Hey, just tell him to turn that mic down, man.
Is mic too loud?
His mic loud as what, man? I'm like, hey, maybe it's me. I'm gonna turn mine down. That's what it is. I want to hear what you got to say, though. I'm curious. Man.
Well, look, let me say this. I was fortunate enough to live through both eras, and I got to see both of them at their prime. So that's a blessing about being 48. I remember Jordan when he struggled against the Detroit Pistons. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I remember when he went against the Boston Celtics, dropped 63 in the first round, but lost. Went 0-3 that season. First round playoffs, 0-3 against the Celtics. I mean, they had the number. Then when they got past them, they couldn't get past Detroit. Detroit had a number. Detroit was whooping his ass, beating him up, turning him up. Every time he comes to the hoop, bam, he's taking a fist, taking an elbow. I remember them great series with the New York Knicks. Classic. Man, you talking about some of your best playoff game ever? The Knicks and the Bulls. Classic, man. I remember those series. But now, like I said, that with that being said, I also remember when he played against John Stockton, Hornacek, you know what I'm saying? Karl Malone, you know what I'm saying? I remember that. Deadly Shrimp, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, you know what I'm saying? The original Lob City, Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, that was original Lob City. I remember them series when they played them in the finals. And they talking about the gloves gonna lock up Jordan. No, he didn't. And Glove was a hell of a defender. That's why they call him the Glove. Boy, he picking pockets. They do nothing with Mike. I remember when they went against Portland, and that the big thing because of course Clyde and was the reason why Jordan didn't come to Portland because they already had a guard. So that's why they picked Sam Bowie instead of picking Jordan because they had Clyde already a year before. And they was always talking about how good Clyde was. And he took that shit personal. I remember watching those series. Look, Jordan was always a thing to watch, man. I know NBA had a lot of stars back then. Wasn't none bigger than Jordan. Now, at the same breath, you had LeBron. But unfortunately for LeBron, you had a lot of other good stars too. LeBron just shined better during his era. Nobody shined much as Jordan, though. No, everybody else was afterthought. And you had guys like Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley. You had the Hakeem Olajuwons. You had the Dave Robinsons. You had the Clyde Drexlers. You had all of those guys. None of them could hold a candle to Michael Jordan. You had, well, of course, he was towards the end of Larry Bird, but he had back problems, so he kind of hurt. With Magic, he was dealing with his health situation with, with having HIV. So, that was kind of much off, but still, once Jordan got there and his light started shining, wasn't nobody else dimming it. So you had other players that came in the NBA was kind of dimming LeBron's light, right? You had the KDs, you had the Stephs, you had the other good players that would kind of offset his light. You had the Dirk Nowitzkis, you had the Kobe Bryants. Shaq was still in there, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony. They wasn't taking it all away, but they was kind of dimming it. Wasn't nobody dimming Michael Jordan's light, though. He was that man, and everybody knew it. They feared him like he was a god. They don't fear LeBron like it. Now you have to game plan LeBron like you had to do Jordan, but they didn't fear him because they know he'll fold in the clutch if you put pressure on him. Jordan, no, that wasn't in his DNA. Now don't get mad at me, Matthew. Don't say I'm about to unsubscribe. I'm sick of you. I'm just telling you what I know, what I seen, what I experienced, bro. Jordan's that man. I understand your father's disdain for him because he was a Cavalier fan and he hated the way he did Nash and Elo. He tried to come guard him and he kind of gave him a little kick on the way out when he was going to church. And how he used to dog walk Cleveland every year. It seemed like in a Eastern Conference Championship game. There were at least 2 years that he did that. Man, it was something about Jordan, man. Wasn't nothing you could do with him. You just had to stop everybody else around him. That's the only thing you could hope. We can stop everybody else because we don't know Jordan going to get us 30, 28, 30 points a game. Ain't nothing we could do about that. Just pray and hope he miss. But as long as nobody else around him do good, we got a chance. Big Mufasa, am I off on that one?
Man, look, you exactly right. You exactly right. I think I'm a few years behind you, but like I said, I couldn't remember much in the early '80s, but like I said, around the late '80s to '90s, I remember this guy just being unheard of before he retired the first time. They were already looking at this guy like, man, because you have to think they seen him in 1984 before he even played a game in the basketball league. He played against the All-Star in the NBA and beat him. And so you got to realize, man, when Bobby Knight said you the greatest, you the best thing that he seen, and he was a senior coach. You got to understand how Jordan was seen when he came in the league. He was already beating those guys. He was already up in the upper echelon of those guys, and just to watch him go through his career. And yes, Matt is right. You gotta give you gotta give Scottie Pippen his due. Scottie Pippen was a great player. He really was. He was a great player. Um, that just is what it is. He really was a great player, and I think when a lot of times we don't give him his just due. But it was sort of like a LeBron and Dwayne Wade thing, maybe a little bit in the reverse. But one thing I'll say, he said this: Michael Jordan never did not rise to the equation. That's the difference for me. Is that every time he was called upon, he rose. So yeah, Matt, you're right. You might can point out some regular season times or some games where you say, man, that dude hit 25, 30 points too. Jordan was giving up points too. It might be times that you can say that. But at the end of the day, when it was head to head, it was time to go. Who team always came out on top? Jordan never made a play to lose the game. He always was the MVP. He always showed up, rose to the occasion. So it's like I watched LeBron. I watched him all the way through. And it's like he's had some times where he didn't rise to the equation. And you look at the gifts that God gave LeBron, he had no reason not to. And he's just not built from the same thing. He's a great player, but he's just not on Michael Jordan level. It's great to be top 3 ever, man. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay. LeBron's top 3 ever. That's great.
Oh, okay. You so
What? God damn! Well, he just said he's taking daggers at my man. Matthew, you ain't got to fight back. You got to get it back.
Okay, so but no, I said okay. Look, this is okay. I get you. He rose to the occasion. He, you know what I'm saying. He won 6 champions. Got you. But I'm looking at it like this, based on who he played against. I know everybody was talking about the whole physicality of it. I get it. But these players clearly that LeBron play are more skilled, in my opinion. They're more skilled. And they're bigger. Well, yeah, they might be bigger. And to some degree, obviously LeBron is bigger, but I'm just saying. But I look at it like this. When LeBron, the whole career path on who LeBron plays against, meaning playoffs and championships, Durant is who would you say is Jordan's biggest concern? Like if he
In
played
terms of
against,
players,
yeah, like say like okay, they head to head, he might win in the series in the playoffs, but when they go at each other in the regular season, who is his biggest problem? Because this leads up to the playoff.
In my opinion, the Knicks.
But what player though? I'm saying a player though.
John Stockton.
I mean, he's like 6'1", averaging
John
like
Starks.
13.
No, John Starks. Starks, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little light skinned dude like from Wayne's, not Wayne's World, Different World.
No, he ain't playing no damn Different World. What the?
That light skinned dude, man, the one they got mad and tried to fight Reggie Miller.
Yes.
Man, he like 6 foot, man. Come on, man. You can't.
That doesn't matter. And that dude, look here, for a short period of time, probably about a 5-year era, that dude was hard. He was tough on Jordan, man. He gave Jordan buckets. He was tough on that man. He was tough on that man. I look, you just gotta watch it though, man. If you like you said, modern technology, you on YouTube, go check it out. Check out some of that, like that 92 Eastern Conference Championship game, 93 Eastern Conference Championship games. Look at those games, man. They was tough, man. They would battle. They would battle.
Okay, so personally, I would think Derrick Rose is better than him. I'm comparing people.
Better than who? Hold on. Better than who?
That Starks guy.
No.
You don't think Derrick Rose is better than him?
He had better highlights. But as far as overall player, no.
See, yeah, we you need to show you. We gonna need.
he won MVP and all that, and that's cool.
I
Let me say
don't
this:
know about that.
if John Stark was in this era, he could win MVP just like Derrick Rose could have. He was that type of
Man,
player.
he'd be like Josh, what's his name? Josh Hart from the Knicks. He'd be
No,
like
see,
him.
now, you just being disrespectful now, Matthew. You got it. Let me go and drop Matthew because he's talking 10 karat crazy, Big Mufasa. What's wrong with him, man?
Oh man, this dude right here, man. Hey, you gotta make a show one day where we can just really talk about this. Because right now, I told you don't know nothing about sports.
Damn, now you shit on me. So hold on. Mufasa shit on you, you gonna shit on me. Is that what we doing?
I'm not trying to look.
Mufasa, I guess the shit rolled down here, I guess. I don't know. God damn.
Look. Hey, my thing is, let's go ahead. Are you willing to stand on that the players of today are bigger than the players of the 90s and the 2000s? You willing to stand on that?
Like height wise, yeah.
Even
Yeah.
how bulky they are compared to all earlier.
I'm gonna say yeah. Other
Like I said,
than
Starks is probably about 6'1", 6'2", maybe to the most. But that dude played with a lot of heart, man. Like I said, you would just have to watch him play and at them series, man.
I'm not saying he ain't tough. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Terry Allen was tough, but
who?
The Memphis guard, the one that played for Boston. Look, man, I'm not saying that these dudes wasn't good. I'm saying when you look at
Terry, what's his name? What's his name? Jason Terry? Is that what you talking about?
No, the defensive group, the defensive guard that played for Boston and was known for being like a real good defensive guard. I forgot it.
What's his name? Something Allen.
Cause he played for the.
Well, I want to say Dennis. He played back in the Celtics. I mean,
he played for the Memphis Grizzlies for a long time.
Yeah, what is his name? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking
Tony
about.
Allen.
Okay. Tony Allen.
Yeah, that's
okay.
It.
See, but this is what I'm saying. So look, okay, look, I'm gonna just name.
You don't compare that man to Tony Allen. You need to stop this, man.
Yeah, he ridiculous right there.
Okay, let me name some names and you tell me. Okay. I think Derrick Rose was even though Derrick Rose can beat a lot of guys, but he never got that chance because of Miami. But I'm gonna just say this.
Well, he never got the chance because of his health.
That too. But I'm gonna say Derrick Rose would have been a problem. When LeBron finally beat Paul Pierce and them, that was a problem. When LeBron was going up against the Pistons, that was a problem for a lot of guys. Like I'll just say, let me stop naming teams. We were talking about players. My bad. I'm gonna say Paul George. Paul George is not no slouch. People, see, I knew it. I knew he was gonna make that. Then you gotta remember. All right, let me finish. Then you gotta remember. See, we can't keep this going. You can't give me something, man.
Paul
right, come
George?
on. Paul George ain't no.
You talking about playoff P? That man called himself playoff P. I knew he wasn't serious. He gave his goddamn nickname. The playoff P. Shit in the playoffs.
What about Jimmy Butler?
Good player.
Okay, LeBron beat him pretty much every time he played.
I see why.
So, okay, do you think Jimmy Butler can beat? Who would you measure him up with somebody against Jordan win against? I'm trying to measure who these players are.
Who, Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Who would I
Hold
measure
on.
him up?
So you don't. Well, I'm just saying. When you talk about Derrick Rose, do you not think that Penny Hardaway was just as good as any of those guys you talking about in his prime?
I say Penny Hardaway and Derrick. That's a good combination. I mean, that's a good comparison. I like them. Even though Penny Hardaway might be really a better player than Rose. Yeah, I think he might have been better than Rose.
My point. What about Grant Hill?
Better than Rose? Or better than Butler?
Better. He's better. Grant Hill's better than both of them. If that man had no, they was comparing him to the next. Well, I don't know. They was real lofty with that, but called him the next Michael Jordan because he could do pretty much everything. But he he had bad ankles. He had a couple ankle surgeries that really hurt him, set him back. Look, there's a lot of guys in the league, man. That man, I would have loved to see their career if they never got hurt as much. But I give you a guy. You said Jimmy Butler. I don't know. See, but his scoring wasn't as good as Jimmy Butler, but his defense. And that's Anthony.
No, you could. Well, oh, come on, man. Not, come on, man. Why you gotta say? Okay, I was willing to work with the scoring is gonna be different because back then averaging 22 a game was like that's pretty solid. Because Reggie Miller was average. See, man, that's what I'm talking about.
You don't think Anthony Mason no good?
Man, he was. Oh God.
Nah, he was. I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't.
Man, come on, man. That's a bad comparison, man.
I give you another guy who, if he had stayed healthy, he would have been a problem. That's Larry Johnson.
Hey, I was just about to say, Larry Johnson was a problem.
Yeah,
I give you
he was a problem.
If he had stayed healthy, and let me say this, if he had stayed with Charlotte and never went to the Knicks, to see the Knicks where his health starting to go down, I think he would have been a problem. He would have been.
He was with like Mashburn. No, not Mashburn. He was with Muggsy. What team? Who was on that team?
Alonzo Mourning and Muggsy Bogues was on there, and that I think that's like towards the end of your boy Dale Carey's.
Yeah, that was Dale Curry too.
Okay.
There was another player I can't think. A foreign player they had.
Okay. I think I ain't gonna lie, that's a good comparison. All right. Okay. What about Carmelo Anthony?
Shit, I got. Give me. What about Glenn Rice?
You just say Glenn Rice?
Yep.
What was Glenn Rice doing?
Killing. It's just that these guys didn't go as long because you had to fight through defense. You weren't scoring as long. You weren't playing as long as these guys did.
Yeah, and they wasn't calling hand checking like they do now. You could damn near put your whole body on them and lay on them. Then compared to now, you can't even touch them. You blow on them compared to then. But yeah, Glenn Rice was. I tell you another one was like it was a good score. Your boy, used to play for the Kings back in the days. Mitch Richmond. Mitch Richmond was a good scoring type dudes, man. That he couldn't play no defense for shit to save his life. But Mitch Richmond, he'll give you buckets if you need be.
Okay, well then compare a guy like what about Harden?
Who?
LeBron went through Harden to get a ring.
Harden.
James Harden. So he went through Harden and Westbrook.
Who?
You forgot when he went through Harden and Westbrook to get a ring that year? I'm trying to compare guys that LeBron has beaten to compare what Jordan went against.
Harden?
Huh?
You talking about James Harden?
Yeah, the bearded guy.
He didn't have to go through he only played them one time when they was at Miami. He didn't have to go through them any other time.
Nah, with the Lakers. He beat Westbrook and Harden when they played. You forgot?
No. When did he play them?
During the year of the bubble. Don't discount it. It was the bubble, but don't discount it.
I mean, that was a one-off, wasn't it? Because it wasn't like it's an annual thing.
I'm just saying, like, okay, Jordan didn't go against Gary Payton and them on a regular, right?
No, he went against a couple years. I think it ended up like 2 years. Well, maybe no, it might have been just 1 year he played against.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm just trying to compare.
That was in the finals, so that's a little bit different. Yeah, Harden wasn't no factor, man. They wasn't a real threat because we know you put pressure on them, they was gonna fold regardless. So yeah, they wasn't even. Nah. So you want me compared to a player like James Harden, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just trying to basically all I'm saying is I felt like LeBron played a little bit harder competition based on who LeBron kind of dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Jordan didn't play nobody because he had guys he played against. But as far as the roads to his championships and throughout his career, who LeBron went against on a regular basis, he got LeBron went against a lot of guys. He had to deal with Steph Curry, he had to deal with Kawhi Leonard, he had to deal with Carmelo Anthony, James Harden, Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Paul
Yeah,
Pierce
but
for a while.
a lot of them guys you talking about, he had to go against in the regular season. He wasn't going against them in the NBA championship games.
Well, no, not all of them.
He didn't go against no Carmelo in the championship game or who else you said? James Harden. He played well, and James Harden wasn't even a starter. He was off the bench.
Nah, but he beat them. Just like I keep saying, you forgetting when the Lakers had to beat them in order to get to the final. They beat Portland, then they beat the Rockets, then they beat the Nuggets, and then they beat the Heat in the finals when him and Anthony Davis won. See what I'm saying? I'm just trying to break down all who he played against to show hey man, LeBron went through a lot of guys too, but compare the guys LeBron went against compared to the guys Jordan went against, is it a true comparison? Or is it Jordan, yeah, we pumping these guys up?
Yeah, I think you pumped these guys up that LeBron went through. I mean, someone was good. I mean, but man,
I'm about to write this down. This ain't over with. I give it this is show, but I'm gonna write this stuff down. We one of these days we're gonna revisit this. I'm gonna be like, look,
man, come on. Man. Let me say this. As a team, they wasn't good as a team. As individuals, he played against some good players. But I'm talking about team. See, look, Jordan played against some good teams as a collective. They didn't have all the all-stars like you're talking about. But they was good. As coached, they was good. Look, you talk about there's times where you had teams with losing records making the playoffs. That wasn't the case during Michael Jordan's era. Every team had a winning record. Every team. You got teams with below 10 games below 500 making the playoffs. That's unheard of back in Michael Jordan. Those teams would have been in a lottery. They've been in the lottery right now. They've been on the outside looking. They would have been in the top 16. I'm talking about guys with 10 wins over 500, and they not making the playoffs. That's just how it was. You just wasn't making the playoff because you should have won that 11 game. You should have won 62 games instead of just 61. Now I'm not saying that's what that was the case, but that's how it was though. Guys had great records and not make the playoffs. You got guys with pitiful records making it to the NBA Finals. 8 seeds making it to the finals. I mean, you had your occasional upsets. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when the Denver Nuggets beat Seattle, and they was the number 1 seed that year. But guess what? That next year they got blown out. They didn't make it to the NBA Finals. I watched that happen, where a team that 7, 8 seed making it to the finals. What the hell? LeBron's era. Jordan, hell no. The team ain't making it. You might win the first round. You ain't winning that second. Because you got to think back in the days, the first round was the best out of 3. Out of best out of, yeah. Out of 5 games, you had to win 3 of them. That was the first round. Now every game's best out of 7. It wasn't like that in the first round during Jordan. The first 1 to 3 wins. You out. Then the next round is the best out of 7. And it was 2-2, home, road, home. That's not how it is now. Now it's, first the home team gets 2, the road team gets 3, then you get 2. That ain't how it was back then. So
Man,
I don't know, man.
I,
I know you don't shit on Mike and his competition, but like I said, in my opinion, as a teams, they was better. As individuals, LeBron era had better individuals, not better teams, but better individuals.
I probably agree with that to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to discredit every little thing Jordan accomplished. I don't want to. I'm not that much of a hater, but
You just look like that. I got you.
yeah,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely a hater, but I'm just trying to look at it like, man.
Hey, Mufasa, we trying to see him to the light, but he don't want to come, man. He's fighting it.
Nah, he don't want to come.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I'll ever come, man. You know, I'm kind. You know, what's ironic? My middle name is Jordan. I don't know how mad I am about that.
Is that what Pops put you on? Hold on, don't your Pops hate Jordan? Why they call you that then?
Man, my mother named me that, man. She was tripping, man. I'm telling you, man, I can't stand that dude.
That's what it is.
It's cool, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have a better argument next time if this comes about. I'm gonna write it down and save it. So as soon as you start talking this nonsense, yeah, we gonna finish this. But I ain't gonna keep this going because right now I think I might be losing. But you know what I'm saying? This ain't over with, man.
Hey, but you know something though, Matthew, you was man enough you can admit this. Hey, it's not my day. I got me this round. I get you next one.
Yeah, I ain't a YouTuber, so I can concede to when I'm losing. But you know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn.
Yeah, I think we underestimate the impact that a big man had on the NBA because you look at Joker coming back right now, and him and Embiid just dominate. You know, a lot of stuff runs through them because we can talk about LeBron, but right now the NBA don't run through LeBron right now. You got to be honest about that because he's older at this point.
Yeah,
But
I get that.
in the '90s, it ran through the big guy. And trust me, LeBron didn't play in a league where you had a dominant Hall of Fame big guy that can really hold and carry a team for years. The closest thing he had was the White House, and he proved that he couldn't do it as long as the greats before him. So think about how many of those guys that Jordan played with. Think about Shaquille O'Neal. Think about Patrick Ewing. Think about Akeem Olajuwon. Think about these guys who were just perennial bigs that were going to be in the playoffs every year. David Robinson. You know, if you think about the league and what it was then, when you have perennial big guys, the playoffs kind of run through them. In the LeBron's prime era, he didn't really have one. So I want you to think about that too.
They will put something. I got okay. All right. Okay, you might have some points there. Like I said, I got to sit down and really look at it because I'm probably talking more so from 2007 to about 2016. But I could be a little off on some of these. I had to really look at it. I remember starting. The East wasn't really with the big men like that though. It was more on the West.
Well,
I mean,
no, that's
Garnett
not
came.
Well,
nobody.
you talking about young Shaquille O'Neal?
Man, we got him on the back end. You can't count him, man. Like, come on. Shit. Okay, so because what Garnett came in 08. Then see, man, it was different when LeBron was see. They was spreading everything out. It was more of a power forward situation then. It wasn't really the center. Because
Well,
Al Jefferson was a good.
That was during that time where they was calling it positionless basketball. That's what they was playing. Positionless basketball. Wasn't no specific. Remember, they also took put a petition out there to take the center spot out of the NBA All-Star game.
Dang. Oh, they did? Man, you probably dang. How would they do that?
Because there wasn't really. They would. You was forced to have to pick a 5 spot. But there was a time where there wasn't really no NBA All-Star worthy 5 spot. But since there was a position, you just had to get a body. So then they said, man, look, hey, let's just have 5 players, regardless of the position.
So they're trying to make the center position like the running back.
Well, they made him like a swing forward, something like that. Dirk Nowitzki was the new 5 spot. They can go outside, bang inside if he need to, do that fadeaway jumper that he loves to do off one leg. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I mean, even if look at it now, it's still pretty much like that. Who you got real that you consider a real banger at the 5 spot? Jokic ain't doing that. Embiid ain't really doing that much. He'll do it every once in a while. You don't have no guys that we would consider a traditional center. Ain't nobody doing that no more.
Yeah, you got a point there. It's just changed so much. Where it's, like I get why people say why you can't really compare because it's just so different, man. Like I can see, I like to have a little argument because it's just fun, but I can understand why people are like, man, why are you even trying this? Because it's so hard to break down. Because you have a good point, you be moving this way, and somebody hits you with something that is you can't deny it unless you just thirsty to win the argument. So it's like, dang, I kind of gotta give in on that because it's tough. Man.
I see it. It's like you twist your arm right now, man. You hurting.
Whatever. I'm still Team LeBron, but I can admit that it's close. It's close. It's close. That's all
Look,
you.
I
That's the
will
best you
admit,
gonna
hey Matthew, I will admit this. LeBron has the greatest athletic body we've ever seen in the history of basketball. Like we ain't seen nothing like this. We ain't seen the kid that was 16 years old, built like a grown man. He's about to be what 40 and still built better than any 40-year-old you've ever seen. We got it's like, man, this guy, you can look at him and say, oh man, he's this. He has the best body we've ever seen as far as athletic wise, the gifts that God has gave him. Nobody else has ever seen that. So it's like, man, you got to give LeBron that. As far as he's still got about to be 40 years old, man. I mean, me and LeBron the same age, so I understand what he's doing. Like, man, shoot, the fact he still can do that, shoot, I'm out of my prime, LeBron, baby. You got it. So we ain't never seen nothing like that. We got to give him that. I give him that.
I feel it.
I mean, he's 39 years old, I think. Born June 1984. I mean, not June, December 1984. LeBron. 39. That dude's tough, man. Look.
Yep.
That's the reason why, he has that longevity because he takes care of himself, like you said. He's in better shape than some of these young cats out here, and they in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? And he still run up down the court, keeping up with these young cats. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of his body, doing what he need to do, eating right, taking care of himself. When it's time to shut down, you get his rest. He's doing the things. Look, he's showing you it's possible. Longevity in this league is possible. So how about how much work you willing to put in to remain in this league? And look, he's still not finished. Matthew, I think he could go another year or two.
Yeah, it's a good chance he might go another. I just don't. He gonna have to go another year or two, obviously, because of his son. But that's gonna be interesting to see how that play out.
Man, I think y'all cutting him short. I think he can go 5 more years.
Damn.
LeBron can go 5 more, man. I mean, he don't got to play at the level he been playing at. I mean, do we not see LeBron averaging 18, 17 points a game? I mean, like, he can do that. He can go 5 more.
He get with that right team. You right, Mufasa. What he only playing about 15 to 20 minutes a night. He ain't look. He's not going to be able to keep up the pace he's going now. Right now, he's putting up 35 plus minutes. He's not going to be able to go that pace in the next 5 years. I don't think. I could be wrong, Mufasa. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But that's asking a lot for the next 5 years doing 35 to 38 minutes a game. Woo. You know, it's going to be mornings, man. It's going to be hard to get up. I know he's in great shape, but Father Time's still going to get a hold of his ass eventually. But like you said, he get with the right team, man, where he only has to play 15 to 20 minutes a game. He gonna give you 10 points a game. He gonna make sure he get out there and pass the ball and damn near gonna be a coach on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Be a player's coach. I can see him doing that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere where they got another two superstars that could just take on, do what he do. He come in on spot play. Hey, you know, I give you a prime LeBron for 5 minutes. I can't give it for 25 or 40 minutes. I can't do that. But give me about 5-minute intervals. I can give you prime LeBron.
And see, I think he's still 5 years off of that though. I still think he can give you really good minutes for the next 5 years. It's like you talking about playoff LeBron. You start playing him how you do Kawhi, where you kind of hold him back in the regular season. LeBron will still go through the playoffs for the next 5 or 6 years. It just depends on how you start playing him. My thing is the Lakers. I think the Anthony Davis experiment is not going how they hope. They hope Anthony Davis to be looking like he's ready to take over this team and let LeBron let him carry them to the regular season record, and LeBron come in the playoffs and let's roll. But the Anthony Davis experiment ain't going at it as they playing because LeBron's still playing 38, 40 minutes a game and still got to put up 26, 8-8 for them to even be competitive, you know. But I think if LeBron if he gets in the right situation, yeah, he take a back seat. He can play 5 or 6 more years because the way he doing it, the way he taking care of his body, he's spending $1 million in the off season when he taking care of his body. I got to stop betting on him. I thought at 35 he was going to slow down. Now that he got to 39, he still ain't slowed. My thing is he can play below the rim. He got enough skills to play below the rim. So I can see at 42, 43 when he's still playing some kind of a game that he's not above the rim. He's passing the ball. He's still bully balling through the lane. You know, he ain't going to play much defense. But when the playoffs come, he'll be tough to deal with. I can see that happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, you know, look, LeBron going to do his thing, man, because it's LeBron, and he got a lot of pride about him, right? You know what I'm saying? And so he's going to let it be known. I'm still in this league, guys. I know I'm older. I know I'm a little long in the tooth, but I still got a few more years in me. So don't try me now. Don't think I'm a walkover. So I give you buckets if it need be.
Matthew talk about Kevin Durant. Think about it. He talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant will be done before LeBron will. You can book that.
And you talking about a 8-year difference.
Yep. Think about it. You see Kevin Durant on decline now. It's like he might still be around, but LeBron will be playing better basketball 3-4 years from now than Kevin Durant will be.
Yeah. You might be right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I do be seeing Durant kind of fall off at times. You know, you can still probably count on him to give you 35 on certain nights, maybe like prime time games. But like as far as like how he carries the team just by playing basketball, I'm not seeing that like I used to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't look. Let's see. It's at least, well, I would exaggerate it. It's a 4-year difference. It's a 4-year. He came in 2007. LeBron came in 2003. So it's a 4-year difference. Well, yes. As far as NBA years, you're correct.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's what.
With KD, a lot of injuries KD had, man. So, you know,
that's like 300.
He had more major injuries than LeBron. Would you say?
You know what I'm saying? That's like 300 and some more games possibly. I mean, I know he ain't play every game, but with 80 times 4,
It's
like
32.
320 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of different games. You know, that's a lot of different games you can have on somebody, especially when y'all both kind of elite. So yeah, that would be crazy though if he stopped before he do.
Got to
I
take
would.
off like a year and a half where of injuries for KD.
Yeah, you're right. Because what LeBron got about 10,000 more points than him, no?
Oh, I don't know what
As far
KD's
as his
career.
career, yeah. I think KD got like 30,000 right now, or close to it, like 28, something like that. He up there too as far as how much he got points wise. It's just, like you said, LeBron got so much on everybody. You know who I'm surprised is still playing is Curry. I thought with his ankles, I thought maybe like 2 years ago, based on how things was playing, I thought he might get another injury and might end his career. But he been doing he been doing his thing still too. So
Who's that?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry's the real deal, man. All right, y'all can say what y'all want to about him. Steph the real deal. Steph done proved us wrong. And Steph done changed the game. You know, we was
Yeah.
trying to fit Steph into the basketball box that the league was in that point. Steph came in and said, no, the league gonna fit into the box I'm in. And Steph did change the game, and that's been on LeBron's watch. You gotta be honest about that. So it's like, look, Steph is a guy that we're gonna look back in history and we gonna really revere him because these kids are playing like Steph. They pulling up from half court, you know, as a coach, man, you screaming. But Steph did change the game, and these young guys are pulling up from half court now, you know. So
I,
hey,
it's funny you say that. Coach all the time. He said I would never encourage a player to ever watch a Steph Curry game and shoot and how he shoots because there's nothing about that fundamentally is right. But he hits. He says nothing you could do about it. And Steph was like the worst thing for a lot of these kids because they try to shoot like him, half court, they pulling up. And you got to coach that shit out of them because everybody think they Steph. Everybody think they could be
that's
like
a
Steph.
fact, and that's a special talent that don't nobody else got. But yet everybody out there doing it. It's like, man, you know how gifted of a shooter you have to be to shoot like he does, just from all the angles. And it's like, man, come on, man. Most people aren't gonna be that kind of player, but gotta deal with it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, man, because he never stops running.
yeah, Matthew, you said KD has 28,392 points as of today.
So LeBron got about 12,000 more points than him. So that's crazy. And KD be scoring. It ain't like he have 22 points a game. KD be averaging 30, 29.
And they both still playing, and there's only a 4-year difference.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, because if LeBron wouldn't have got hurt a lot, because he done got hurt a lot since the Lakers. If he wouldn't have been getting hurt, he'd have even more points. But,
Oh yeah, he probably would have at least 42,000.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I don't think LeBron injuries has hurt him that much where he's missed that kind of time because he's never had any injuries like Durant. He's never had any season-ending injuries. We never thought about LeBron not coming back in time. He had the growing thing that one time, but he didn't really rupture it or pull it. We had to have surgery. LeBron has been blessed when it comes to injury history because most guys, even Michael Jordan, broke his leg or whatever he broke. It's like, everybody
Yeah.
has these injuries. LeBron's escaped it. And I just thank God because I want LeBron to end on his own terms. I don't want him to, I hate what happened to Kobe at the end where he tore his Achilles again. I just hope nothing like that happened to LeBron because his body is held up for 20 years perfectly. You couldn't ask for a better scenario with LeBron. So I just
I
pray he
agree with
hold
that.
up.
I agree with that 100% because that is crazy. He's still playing.
Even if you add all the injuries that LeBron has, it doesn't equate to one season. I don't think. I could be wrong. But I don't think it equates up to one season worth of injuries.
Yeah, if you count injuries, yeah, I agree.
Durant has missed a whole season because of an injury.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, not only one whole season, but a season and a half. When he had the injury, and then he got hurt, and then it carried over to the next season where he didn't miss the whole season.
Yeah.
So
no, you're right.
It's just one of those things, man. Like Big Father said, that man, LeBron's been blessed. The injury bug has not really bit him like it has a lot of other players. Is that due to him taking care of himself as much as he does, keeping himself in shape? I don't know. Or he just been got a rabbit foot in his pocket every game, and he's just been fortunate. I don't know.
Not according to Garnett. Garnett said he on that new stuff. He on that juice.
Oh, well, I think they kind of clear that up, man.
Oh, okay. I know they got this little thing where bosses still be kind of hating on LeBron sometimes. They show him peas, but then they throw him a little shot here and there. So I don't know.
Never give that man no credit, man, because I think they was in the same draft, wasn't he?
Nah. Paul Pierce came out like 96.
He came in on Kobe. He was in Kobe's draft.
Okay.
Paul Pierce was getting in early. He came out, I think, a year before Iverson, maybe, or a year of Iverson.
Iverson was in Kobe's draft.
I think all of them. Because that was a legendary draft. That's Ray Allen came in that draft.
There's like one of the best NBA drafts ever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Y'all probably right. Because Iverson was
Ray Allen, he was one. Iverson was one. Steve Nash was in that draft. Kobe was in that draft. I think Paul Pierce was. Ray Allen was. He had a lot in that draft.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was
your boy Marcus Camby.
Yeah, he was the big. That's right. Marcus Camby was the big in that draft.
Okay.
He had a good career. He had a really good career.
Yeah, he did. He did have a good career.
So, well, fellas, look, I'm about to shut this thing down for the night. I appreciate you coming up. Big Mufasa, good looking out, brother, for coming through, hanging out, man. Definitely, man. I appreciate it. Matthew.
No doubt.
Once again, I appreciate you coming through, big brother. You know how we do. I'm gonna keep on giving you hell about this weak ass Minnesota game. Big Mufasa, you ever heard a man got about 3-4 teams in the NFL, man?
Here we go, man. Here we go.
Nah, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one now. You can't do that.
According to Matthew, he said I got an NFC and AFC team.
Nah, see what he started talking about. He could. You mean?
I ain't never heard that.
Nobody has. Only person heard was Matthew.
Dude, we switching stories, man. Come on, man. This dude right here.
Shit, I was like, what type of rules is this?
Hey, man. This dude, man. All right. You know what, man?
You gotta pick one, Matthew. You gotta pick one, bro. Nah, you better sit back and think tonight. Which one of them your team? Because you can't have both of them.
Hey, y'all wrong, man. I told Hank the reason, man.
It ought to be. It might make it a little more hard on you.
You know what, man? It's cool, man. Hank, you a dirty dude, man.
Hey, just flip a coin. That's all you got to do. Flip a coin.
I mean, I'm gonna ride with Minnesota if I got to ride with somebody.
You say you gonna ride with Minnesota?
If I was really forced to pick, I'm riding with Minnesota.
All right, that's his team. He already said it.
He's locked in. Don't come talk this Cleveland shit when they start winning.
Yep, you locked in Minnesota. Yep.
Oh man, hey, it's cool.
Said that.
long as we beat them while I'm down here, long as we beat them Falcons, I don't care.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't stand them fans, man. They be pissing me off.
So speaking of Falcons, I remember going to a New Orleans Saints in Atlanta game down in Atlanta. And that was my first time going in. Well, no, it wasn't my first. It was like second time, but first time going to an NFL game in Atlanta. and that was in the Georgia Dome at the time. No, let me take it back. It was in the Noob Dome they in now. I think it was the first year they was in that Noob Dome. It's called the Mercedes-Benz Dome now that I think about it. Ain't that what y'all call it?
It's a nice stadium, man. I've been in there a couple times.
The same stadium name as the damn the Saints. What the shit? Something wrong with y'all.
You talk to BATL.
You said who?
Talk to BATL about that. She the one be raving about them. Sorry.
Hey, what's up with that? No, but man, I went down there, man. Look, the fans was good, man. They was good to us. You know, we went over tailgating. Had a great time, man. Had a great time. Atlanta ended up winning that game, so everything was good. They celebrated good. We partied with them. Hung out with them that the rest of that weekend, and then we headed on back. But man, had a great time down there that weekend, man, watching a football game.
They know how to tailgate.
Oh yeah, that shit. They pulled out all the stops. You know what I'm saying? They had the strippers walking through, handing out flyers to come on over to Magic City. I'm like, God damn.
Look at the whole shebang, huh?
yeah. You know, I got home. My ex-wife talking about why I got a Magic City stripper pin. What did y'all do? I'm saying that's irrelevant. She didn't believe they had stuff out at the tailgate. They said, "Nah, you lying. You took your ass there and put some money in them girls' drawers, didn't you?" I said,
"Hell, I should have. If I'm gonna get crucified for it, I should have went."
Hey, people fuck, ain't that it? I might as well bless them with $20. That's all they would get. Look, I would have gave $20 at once. I would have stretched them ones out for a long time.
20 and ones, you know how to do it. 20 and ones. $5 on there at a time.
Yeah. I would have, folded up real tough. Pull out too. Do your thing, huh?
Yeah,
that was when I was hitting hard right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Back in those days, Matthew.
Like I said, I've been to a Saints and Falcons game. Falcons lost every time I went, but you know what I mean. It was good vibes, man. It was cool. I mean, I didn't care who won. I just got some good tickets. I'm gonna go. I ain't a fan of either one of them, but I'm dreading if I'm gonna let my sons be a Falcons, man. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Well, no, you might not have the choice. The young man got a right to have to decide. Don't you? You gonna decide for him.
Yeah, we gonna talk about this.
We know if you on side, he gonna have about 5 teams.
Hey man, you know what? Hey, I think I do got something to do, man. I'll holler at you next time, man.
All right, man, I'm gonna catch up with you. All right, Big Mufasa. All right, man.
All right, y'all, man. Good talking to you.
All right, man.
Oh man, guys, great night, man. I love these guys, man. I love they came up here, man, hung out with me a little bit, man. Kicked it a little bit. I appreciate them guys for coming through. And for you guys in the chat, please hit that like button if you can on your way out. I appreciate you. So shout out to my man, Baby's Hat, formerly known as Baby's Hat. My man BZ. Grooming Review. Shout out to you. Up the score. Shout out to you. Shout out to Doran. Mind your own. Big G. Gotta say, like, Big Mufasa coming through. Matthew coming through. Shout out to you guys. Travel One World Class. Shout out to you, bro. BATL for coming through. Shout out to you, sis. We appreciate that. So I said, brother Matthew, man, Big Ant coming through with the $10 super chat, man. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you, brother. I promise you I do. I promise you I do. And man, for somebody I forgot, I left off the list, please charge my mind and not my heart, man. But you know, your boy getting old, so show him some grace. Show him some grace. But I appreciate you guys, man, hanging out with me tonight. I promise you I do. And look forward to hanging out with you Wednesday, man. We're gonna have another good show on Wednesday, man. So y'all come through, make sure you tap in with me, man. And I'm gonna continue to work and put out that content. Guys, if you ain't had an opportunity to join a membership, please join a membership, man. See some behind the scenes videos that I put out there. I put a couple out there. So I got about 3. I got 3 now. So y'all go check it out, man. Whenever you get an opportunity. But with that being said, hey, y'all have a great night. Y'all be safe, be easy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Right on.